Hi my friends, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you again for the connection and for the opportunity for me to share my business with you. So this is such a blessing. I'm so grateful, and please know that if you need my support on anything, don't hesitate to ask. That's what friends are for, right? All right, so because I love and I care for all of my friends, and with that being said, I would like to share my home-based business of 6 years now, believe it or not, with you. And I work actually in one of the biggest and richest industries in the world, and that's the insurance industry. And I am a licensed financial and insurance specialist from PFA, or Premier Financial Alliance, which is a marketing agency, and I represent National Life Group, or NLG, which is the product company. And this is so exciting to me, because it's been such a blessing in my life, this business that I'm doing. It's changed my life. I'm so happy to label myself as a mompreneur, or a mom/entrepreneur. For some of you guys, you probably know that I have 5 children, so I'm a busy mom, right? And then some of you may also know that I work part-time, also at TJ Maxx here. Yeah, it's exciting, right? And that's also because I want to make new friends. This business in particular, it's given me the precious time to spend with my family, especially my children. I get to cater to them on a daily basis, whether it's taking them to school, picking them up, making them dinner, making them breakfast, doing all the things that moms want to do to spend time with their precious children, right? I mean, especially because they're so young. My youngest is 3 years old, okay? So my youngest was actually born after 2 years into my business, and so she's like my business baby. And I was able to have income after I gave birth, and imagine that I don't have to, go into work and make the hours to get income. So my business has really helped me, and I know it's very valuable and beneficial. And I feel for all this, the moms who wants to be like a stay-at-home mom at the same time make income, right? But of course here, I don't need to leave the home if I don't want to or desire to do it. I can if I want to, I can decide to schedule my shift to work, whether virtually, like over Zoom, etc., or I can work in person. It's up to me. As a matter of fact, I started this business during the COVID pandemic, as you guys know, in 2020, the COVID pandemic, right? Where everything was shut down. So it was a blessing for me in disguise, in a way, at that time, to find a business where I can work from home. So I was like, wow, I'll never, go back to like not being able to work from home anymore. I love this. So I was given the choice to work virtually, and to this day now I can either do virtually or in person. So that's a great thing for this business, right? And I can do this in all 50 states. And I do have clients, and I do have business partners in other states of the US. And here's the thing, you guys, with the pandemic, who knows when the next pandemic's going to hit, right? So we should, try to have an alternative plan as to what we're going to do as far as income. So this is one great way. I love that I can always get dressed up, as you guys can see, and I get to travel at least 2 times a year with the company. I don't have to. Again, nothing is mandatory, but here we have the opportunity, if we want to get away, right, and to be with our business partners for at least 2 times a year. And although my husband, works at FedEx as a general store manager, he works about 40 hours plus a week or so, and he loves what he do. He still supports me in what I do, because I love what I do as an entrepreneur, and he loves to do, what he does there. And I'm just so grateful that he's able to support me so that I can do what I can do. And so I've established this business in California with a few of my partners there, and has built and maintained a long-term relationship with over 200 clients now. In my record, I have about, and I would love to continue to grow more clients. And so now that I'm in Utah, and I just moved here last November 2025, I'd love to build new clients and even business partners. And that's what I'm on a mission to do, and to hopefully be able to introduce myself to all of my, the people in my community. So if you're a parent, or parents who who needs more time with their children, or family who wants more time, right, and just being able to work a few hours in your business and still make pretty decent income, right, or if you're not a parent and you're just a person who just wants an extra income, or wants to just pay their bills, or just want to pay off their debt, right? Who doesn't, right? Or just somebody who's looking for something else to do besides what they're currently doing, or just exploring, right? And just trying new things, or just somebody who wants to like keep up with their lifestyle. Also, they have, things to maintain, or just anybody who's, who wants an extra cash flow just to help them out, right? So this is open for anybody with those kind of desires, all right? And you don't have to have any kind of experience here to work here. There's no financial experiences, and you also have to be at least 18 years old though. So 18 years and over. All right. The culture is very awesome. So we have a CEO and his wife, Mr. David Carroll, and Mrs. Susan Carroll, who's kind of like, to me, I call the all-American dream family. All-American dream. They're just so beautiful and everything. And so the culture of the agency is just so welcoming and warm. So if you're excited and you want to find out how I do what I do, or how you can do what I do, I'd like to invite you to come and check out our next virtual presentation, and it's going to be in the flyer provided with the same text here today. Okay, so check out that flyer and get registered. If you can make it there, let me know. That way I can look out for you in the presentation and welcome you. All right. And so again, there, here it's simply me inviting you to come and see what I do for work. There's no obligation for anything, to pay for nothing. This is a free, open, space and event where my friends are able to find out what I do and how I do it, and what exactly do we do, and how do we get paid, and what can we get paid. So come and join me on that presentation we have, okay? And then you'll find out all about that. If this is for you, that'll be great afterwards. Let's connect. If it's not, and I know it's not for everybody, that's okay too. I would simply just ask you to help me refer some friends that that would benefit them, okay? All right, well, it's so great to be able to help you, and I hope that we can do this together. I hope that we can potentially work together. Otherwise, I am grateful still for our friendship, and I'll see you around. All right, take care, everybody. Thank you so much.